Welcome back. So I'm going to now give a quick overview of my sleep system. I just recently upgraded my sleep system. I have been running up until just a few weeks ago actually a almost 5-pound mummy sleeping bag, and I just wasn't happy with that. So over the course of the last couple of months I had actually purchased a couple of pieces, and one I did a DIY modification to. I bought from Costco one of their, or actually a pair of their down stuff throw blankets, and took one of those and I modified it to make a top quilt or a sleeping bag, either a liner or a shell that I can use for cooler weather or by itself. And then I purchased an AegisMax 800, I believe 800 or 850 fill, power fill, down stuffable, ultra compact, Ultralight mummy sack. I previously had and still have and will use, and you'll see in this video, the Therm-A-Rest NeoAir Extreme or Xlite, I don't remember which model, but inflatable mattress, has a very high R value. I use that whether I am, unless it's in really hot weather, but anything spring, fall, pretty much any time. I just like the ability to get that comfort and the compressibility of that pad. I also have a Trekology inflatable pillow. And then as part of my sleep system, you're going to see, I don't always use it, but if it's really cold, I also have my stuffable puffy jacket, my down puffy jacket. And so I include it with my sleep system when I carry my packet. All of those pieces go into the sleeping bag compartment that sits at the bottom of the pack. It all fits in there, and so I just leave it as part of my sleep system. Sometimes I wear it with a lighter shell jacket while hiking or whatever, but I prefer to use that with my sleep system just for extra warmth if it's really, really cold. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get the camera turned, get the gear out, and then we will start going through it. Stay with me. So the start of the sleep system, here's the 4 packs that go, or the 4 pouches that go in my sleeping bag compartment. This is the Therm-A-Rest mat and the Trekology pillow I keep inside there. Go ahead and pull this out. And it is the NeoAir Extreme. I am 6 foot tall exactly, so I use the long because I like a little bit more room at the end for my feet. I don't want them to come off of the mat. I will go ahead and pause the video, finish blowing this up, and then we'll come back. Alright, so we've got the NeoAir fully inflated. Next, I'm going to take out the AegisMax Outdoors stuffable 850 power filled down mummy bag. Again, just a little bit bigger, right about the size, but just a little bit bigger than a common Nalgene bottle. I will get this out, let it start puffing. And the sleeping bag fits almost exactly to the shape of the sleeping pad. Okay, so I'm going to scoot that down a little bit. see. Next I'm going to show you the what is my modified double black diamond puffy down throw that I got from Costco and modified. And my modification was I took and put edge to edge, right, and I stitched about a third away up, and then I closed it over here like this, and I stitched all the way across the bottom to create a fully enclosed foot box. And then this can either slip inside the sleeping bag, or what I prefer to do is take and slip the sleeping pad and the sleeping bag inside the foot box, which helps to keep everything from moving around, and then pull that up and over, and I can tuck it under the pad or whatever. And then depending on the ground, I will either use my Eddie Bauer pack puffy jacket as a pillow, or if it's really cold, I'll take that out, put it on over my Smart Wool down, or not down, Smart Wool base layer to keep me warm at night. So my puffy jacket, and then if I do that, I use my Trekology inflatable pillow. And I got that on Amazon. Go ahead and just inflate that real quick. And inside the valve on this, there is, when it's locked, you can blow in. It's a one-way valve, and if you can see this, you can press on this little button inside, and that's what releases it. So the valve shouldn't leak at night. It's got a little cutout for the neck, and that actually can fit inside inside the mummy bag. That is my sleep system. I really like that, and again, this is good late spring, summer, early fall as a top quilt and a hammock as well. So I really like that. And depending on how cold it is, I can use just this and sleep on top, or I can use just the sleeping bag, or I can use it all together depending on what the weather is and the conditions where I'm at. If it gets really cold, I also have a 100% wool queen size wool blanket that I can put underneath to protect the pad as like a ground cloth on top of my tip floor, or in the hammock to keep it from sliding out a little bit better, and then pull that up and over and wrap it around to cocoon myself a little bit more, and then slip this over that. Always trying to let both the puffy throw and the puffy sleeping bag have as much fluff, as much loft as possible to get the maximum warmth out of them. That's my sleeping kit, my sleeping setup. I hope you guys find it interesting. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.